Your court television news starting now.
Good afternoon, everybody, and actually good morning, because technically morning time here in the, Mountain West region as far as time zones, and I know it's 9:30 in the morning for my friends on the West Coast. So it's just afternoon for my friends on the East Coast. So we got all sorts of time zones going on right now, but welcome, everybody. Let's just put it that way to a breaking news / kind of end of the week court news update. All right. Going to be covering two people today, as you probably saw in the lovely thumbnail that I posted. Yeah, right. But sorry, I had to. Now, I hope some of you aren't having breakfast, because I know those pictures can somewhat make it a not very good experience if you are, and I apologize. But anyways, as you saw in the thumbnail and in the title of this video, I'm going to be giving you a breaking news update on what's going on with our little shithead buddy Skiwi, all right? Boy, oh boy, has he screwed up the scam. I'm sure most of you already figured it out, but if you haven't, I think we're going to probably put a final end to the scam that's been going on all week, and I'll get to that here very shortly. Also, we're going to be discussing Skimask's traffic case yesterday, which I'll tell you exactly whether he went to or not, which I'm pretty sure most of you have already figured it out. Let's see. And then we're going to move on to the second individual that you saw listed on the title of this video, and that is going to be Jimi the Hobo. Yes, we are bringing back Jimi the Hobo. Some of you are probably wondering, well, why? Well, when we get to that, I'll explain you exactly why. I'll just put it this way. Before, when we were investigating Jimi, that was based on some allegations, some incident reports. He didn't have any court cases then, so that's why the investigation stopped. But as I've always said in the past, if it ever gets to where it's now something that involves criminal charges, it's going to be getting into the criminal justice system. Oh, definitely. We will definitely bring back something that we may have put back in the old archives and bring it on back. And oh boy, are we doing that today. So we'll be talking about Jimi here in a bit. First, we're going to start off with our little shithead buddy, Skiwi. Excuse me. And before I even get to that, I need to do some shout outs to a lot of people, as a matter of fact. Throughout the couple of days since our last live stream, we received some very, very, very nice donations, very generous support from a lot of individuals. One of those individuals, as a matter of fact, was just right now. So I want to shout out that person, as a matter of fact, and that's going to be Dots. Thank you so much, Dots, for your support, and I appreciate that. So if everybody can spam them if you got them, spam them gavels. And thank you, Dots, for your support. And I did get your Venmo, and thank you so much. And this gavel slam goes out for you. That's the way we start the morning. And for my friends, I didn't forget about you all. The last day, as a matter of fact, I think these both were yesterday, we received a donation. It was right at the end, and I apologize that I didn't catch it before. Otherwise, I would have shouted out before I ended the last live stream. So I'm going to shout it out right now. Okay. Woo! And that goes out to Sicilian Princess. Thank you so much, Sicilian Princess. I apologize that I didn't get a chance to shout you out before I ended the last live stream. So I hope you're here today in chat. As a matter of fact, let me jump over to chat so I can see exactly what everybody's saying. But I hope Sicilian Princess is in the chat, because Sicilian Princess, I want to say thank you so much for that cash app. Thank you for your support. And this gavel slam goes out to you. Dang, we're doing all right still. I think it was meant to be. And last but not least, and please spam them if you got them. Let me see them gavels, please. Last but not least, oh boy, oh boy. As a matter of fact, let me just put it this way. Let's just do it this way. Let me just put our little banner here. All right. So when we left off last show, we had $210 of $500 that had been fundraised for our trip that's coming up, for our Halloween IRL road trip. Okay. So from our last two donations, I'm going to add $15 more to that. So that brings that total up to $225. Okay. Then we had another donation that came through when the shows, none of the live streams were going on. This just came from an anonymous donator. So first off, I want to say thank you to whoever Anonymous is. And I really want to say thank you, because Anonymous just brought our total of $225 to $325. And if you can do math, yes, that is a grand total of a $100 dono. We did it, but it was well worth it. So Anonymous, thank you so much for that $100 donation. Thank you, everybody, for your support. I'm almost going to lose my breath. Thank you, Dot. Thank you, Sicilian Princess. Let's get this show started. All right. And spam them if you got them. All right. Let me just get everybody up here on my phone. Excuse me for 1 second. I apologize. Ooh, I know why I can't see. I need to get back into my... There we go. There we go. There you guys are.
Ooh, I know why I can't.
Ooh, I better turn that down. Hey, I just seen that. Brian, thank you so much. Brian with the super sticker. See, that's why I like getting guys chat up on here, because I can see the super stickers on here. I see it. Thank you so much, Brian Snow. Well, we're just going to finish off the rest of the gavel here. So, Brian Snow, thank you for that. Now it's getting to be kind of like a weapon here. Yeah, we better be careful. Especially if this thing slips and goes flying towards the TV. Ooh. Let's just say there will never be any more summer live streams coming from here. Oh, and wait, according to Ski, summer's already over. So I guess technically I am leeching now, right, Ski? Oh, if you only knew. All right. Cat Crazy. Thank you so much, Cat Crazy. I just looked down on my phone. Actually, I think everything updates faster here than faster on my laptop. So, Cat Crazy, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to the jury. And welcome to those 5 new members of the jury. Cat Crazy, this last of the gavel slam goes out for you, my friend. Bam! Slamming. Thank you, ma'am. And welcome to our 5 new members. I hope you enjoy all the new emojis that you get to spam today, including... And I want to see him today. If you guys haven't found him yet, come on now. Don't disappoint me, jury members. I want to see all them. We put in some special emojis just for this road trip coming up. I want to see if you guys found them yet. So when I start seeing them spam, oh, I already see him spamming. Oh, you already figured it out. Never mind. I know you guys were way smarter than I figured. Hey, what's up, Quirky Colada? Colada, like I'm about to drink or something. Carlotta, excuse me, Quirky Colada with the 3-month member. And it says, Happy Friday. I want to say thank you for being a 3-month member of the jury on your way to be an OG. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, man, I see him. Yep, everybody's spamming him. I see him. Hey, I see Sicilian Princess. Welcome. I'm glad to see you in chat. Sorry I missed shouting you out last time. I caught your donation after I shut the stream off. But I'm so glad you were here this morning, Sicilian Princess. Again, thank you so much for your support. All right, here we go. I got you, Miss Texas. Pretty quiet when I kind of calm down a bit. All right, let's start the show. All right, let's start with our little buddy Skiwi. We're going to start off just with playing some clips, okay? As a matter of fact, like I said, I'm going to just put an end to this scam, okay? Actually, I also need your guys' help, okay? And actually, before I even start with that, I want to say one more thank you, okay? And that is for, if they weren't here, well, there wouldn't even be a chat. And that's to my mods. I want to say thank you to all the mods. I love you guys. And I see you in chat, so thank you for being here. And thank you for all my members of the jury. I see you guys spamming all the emojis. Love you guys. All right, let's get started. So we're going to put an end to this scam. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping to hear from you guys. I want your opinion. So put them in chat. Tell me what you think is going on with this shit, all right? I have an idea. I'm going to see what you guys are thinking, and then we're going to come together and we're going to put an end to the scam. But let's start off with this morning, okay? I'm going to start off with how Skimask started off this morning. Actually, no. Let's retract a bit. I apologize. Let's go back, okay? I'm jumping too fast forward. Stop. Okay. Let's rewind. Okay. So yesterday, which would have been the 19th, today's technically October the 20th, okay? So now we're going back to October the 19th, which would have been yesterday, Thursday, all right? Yesterday was D-Day. Yesterday was the day whether we were going to find out whether Skimask Andy got his vehicle fixed as he claimed, or whether the scam just continued. And as a matter of fact, I had put out a poll. Let's actually check. Let's start off by looking at that poll, as a matter of fact, because I don't think I checked on it this morning. So I'm actually curious to see where we're at on that. Give me 1 second. All right, and jump over to my channel, go to community. All right, let's check out this poll. All right, so I got to share this with you guys. Share screen. Is this it? Oh, yeah, this is it right here. All right, perfect. All right. So let's go down to the poll. There it is. So I'm going to read this together with you guys. So the poll read, Skimask Andy claims he has prepaid a mobile mechanic $600 to fix his car today. This poll was yesterday. Please select which outcome you believe will come from today's claim. So we had 3 options, okay? The first option was car will be fixed. That came in at 9%. Now, actually, let me scroll down a bit so I can tell you how many votes we had come in. That'll help. Let's see. It doesn't show on here. Oh, 334. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong spot. All right. Excuse me. So we had 334 votes come in. So out of 334 votes, 9%, which was the less popular of the votes, came in at the car will be fixed. 21% of those votes came in at the second option, which was the mobile mechanic will be a no-show. And then the majority of the votes came in at a 70%. And that said, the mechanic will need more cash. Well, I want to say congratulations to everybody that picked the 70% poll winner of the mechanic will need more cash. Because as of this morning, and we're going to take a look at it ourselves, it seems that Skimask Andy is still begging for more cash. As a matter of fact, he does claim that the car was fixed, all right? As a matter of fact, I'm going to retract a bit. I'm going to start off with another clip. We're going to watch this together. Then I want us to discuss this a bit. So, I take it back. He does claim that the car was fixed, okay? Now, do I even think that this car ever even needed to be fixed? I don't even believe that. I think this car was already running. I think the whole scam here was just, hey, let's play it off as I need repairs. And now he's going to need more repairs. And the reason I say that is although he claims the car has been fixed, I have yet to see him prove on live stream, him turn on the damn car, and for him to even go on a little trip around the block. Hell, go get you some real breakfast at McDonald's instead of waiting for 10 a.m. to come around so that you could get a fresh hot taquito off the quick stop grill, okay? Wherever the F you're getting them from. But yet, it seems like nothing's changed. As a matter of fact, one thing actually came out today, and you're going to see it in this morning's clip. It looks like he's back at the crack shack. Yes, you've heard that right. Skimask Andy is back at the crack shack. Last time we heard, he had been kicked out. He was upset with everything going on there. They didn't want him there anymore. Remember the pity scam? Oh, I'm out back on the streets. No heat. I'm cold. I'm homeless. Well, one, if you're cold, just like everybody in your chat was telling you this morning, why don't you turn on the heater? Turn on the car. Pump that heater on, man. Let's go. Second of all, why are you still at this crack shack that supposedly you got your wallet stolen at? These people are just harassing you. They don't want you there. But you're back. That's kind of weird. And that just makes me think that you never actually left the crack shack. But anyways, let's take a look at what Skiwi's been up to. And we're going to start off first with the clip of him, I guess, trying to prove, because I called him out yesterday. I said, Skiwi, prove to us, just film the repair. I said, hashtag film the repair. So I guess this was his sad attempt of trying to film the repair. Here we go.
Red on red, black on black. Rescuing the Cadillac. Rescuing the Cadillac. And a Coke. $13 and change. Replacing this right here, the starter. And there's another look at the starter. Alright, now we're removing the starter itself.
I like how professional your buddy got by putting the black mechanic gloves.
Putting into position the new starter, and let's appreciate how shiny it is. New head gaskets here.
Service starter, $79.99 from AutoZone.
Man, none of y'all gonna fuck with me, bitch.
Yeah, bitch, here we go. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let me see it, everybody. Let me see it. Come on. What do you got to say? I'm trying to see if somebody figured it out yet. I don't see it yet. You guys are getting warmer. Super Roofer, you kind of got it. I think you're hitting it. All right. So a lot of people yesterday were saying that that was a voiceover. Okay. Here's what I see. Okay. It may be, but here's what I know for a fact. Okay. And I'm hoping some of you have seen this before. A lot of those, all you saw there was just him splicing a bunch of clips that he's already shown us before. Okay? Watch, let me show you this first one. Let me give you an example. Let's do this. All right, so remember that? He did that, what, almost a week ago? Because remember, I did a parody of this about a week ago, where I even went in my own car and showed you how he's doing this. By he's either got the car in neutral, and, you know, when your car's in neutral, anybody can try this out with their own car. Put your car in neutral, and then try starting your car and see what happens. It's going to look just like that. The other option he could have done, which that's how I showed you the easier option. Well, actually, they're both easy, to be honest with you. But without putting your car in neutral, had it in park, just like it normally would be. All I did was just turn the key, but not turn it all the way. And guess what? It looks just like that in there. But anyways, we debunked this video about a week ago. Same video. So there's an old video, one old video. That didn't happen yesterday.
Red on red, black on black.
Red on red, black on black. Red on red, black on black. One, you can tell this ain't even the same fucking place where where the starter's getting replaced at, okay? This video, he already showed this video a long time ago. This was from the last time he supposedly had his car repaired. Remember when he had it actually towed to the mechanic shop? He showed this video. This isn't from yesterday. So now he's got two different videos spliced together. You can even see, look at them old fake shoes right there. That's when he had them old Jordans on. And then he's got his little skinny jeans, them little khaki skinny jeans. I think those are the same ones he had at court, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, those ones were black. Never mind. These ones are khaki skinny jeans. Yeah, scammed again. All right. We saw this video not too long ago. This is now the third video he spliced together. Remember, this is when he showed everybody how, like a crackhead, he just got upset that he couldn't shift his car, so he just ripped the whole fucking shifter console off. Remember, he already showed us that. So that's the third old video. Now he's spliced into one video. That didn't happen yesterday.
Rescuing the
Cat crazy. Very good. Very good observation. The starter, when it does go out or is out, does make the tick, 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 tick. If you've ever had a starter go out, you know exactly how it sounds. Very good observation.
Cadillac. Rescuing the cat.
Ooh, you can almost see, we're not going to take any time getting detective on this, but you could probably scroll up, zoom in, and see that he's not even at the same place he's, the last part of this video is at, okay? Again, you could clearly see it's a third different video he spliced together. Let's continue.
And a Coke. 13.
Oh, yeah, then of course, that I believe is from yesterday.
Dollars and change. Replacing this right here, the starter, and there's another look at the starter. All right, now we're removing the starter itself. Cumbersome little unit. Oh my gosh. Replacing or putting into position the new starter, and let's appreciate how shiny it is. New head gaskets here. Man, none of y'all gonna fuck with me, bitch.
Strangely, what I think is funny is why couldn't you just show a video of you starting the vehicle after the mechanic just put the starter in? Like literally, as the hood's open, as he put the starter, him going, go ahead and start it, Skimask. Ask the mechanic to hold it, which is just your buddy. It's not no mobile mechanic. It's just your friend at the crack shack. Just have him hold your camera and you start the car. But no, you had to splice together 4 or 5 different old videos to try to make your one video that you filmed yesterday from the mobile mechanic that you prepaid $600 to. So let's start off with that bullshit scam. For most of you that have had mechanic work, and specifically if you've ever had one from a mobile mechanic, would you in your right mind ever hand over $600 cash money before they've even started a job on your vehicle? Especially if it's a mobile mechanic that you just called off of Craigslist. Now, nobody would ever do that, especially including Skimask, because we see how he gets with his money, right? That guy goes missing $10. He pulls a fit, okay? You think this crackhead's going to hand over $600? Hell no, okay? Second off, not any mechanic is even going to want to take that amount from you because usually all they want up front, just as kind of your guarantee that you can pay for the vehicle, especially if it's not at their shop where they can't keep the car. So this would be like what a mobile mechanic would do, okay? Because remember, at some point, they got to go get parts for you. And the mobile mechanic's certainly not going to go pay for those parts out of his pocket when he doesn't know you either because you came off of Craigslist. So what happens in that case is after the mobile mechanic does a diagnosis of your vehicle and says, you know what, Mr. Skimask, after plugging in my computer here and diagnosing your car, I'm pretty sure it's the starter. That's the easiest thing to start from, the most less expensive part we can get. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run down to AutoZone. We can pick one up for like $79.99 refurbished, or you can get a brand new one for about $129. That I'll need up front. Then I'll get back. I'll put it in. We'll start it up. If everything's good, then I'll ask you for the labor, which is going to come out a grand total of 1 hour of labor, if that, at $100 of labor. So you're going to be looking at about $179, $200. That's how it works, okay? Generally. It usually is not, hey, I'm calling you from the phone that I supposedly don't have, because remember, I don't have a phone or phone service. Hey, Mr. Mobile Mechanic, you got a Cash App? Okay, without you even seeing my car, or do you want to see it through the phone? All right, I'm going to cash it. So you think it's a starter? Okay, I'm going to Cash App you $600, and then hopefully you'll come by tomorrow, right? Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right. Didn't even give the guy an address. Yeah, all right, whatever. We know that didn't happen. So, long story short, it's just a scam. If you've noticed, and actually I'm going to play a clip from yesterday, and then I'm going to play a clip from today. And for some of you that may have been watching how Skimask's behavior's been, especially if you've ever noticed how his behavior changes once he gets a pretty good sum of money. One, he disappears for a few days. He comes off. He'll come on once or twice a day, but certainly he's not on like all day begging like he is when he's really broke, right? You know how he is when he has no money. We've seen it, Okay. But whenever he does get a large sum of money, especially like in this case when it's supposed to be used for fixing his car, other cases it's been fixing his car. The case before that, I think, was fixing his car. I think before that it was getting a lawyer and fixing his car. You get my point? But anyways, okay. I don't even remember where. Oh, yes. Every time this guy gets a big sum of money and never does what he says he's going to do with that sum of money, and he actually does what we all know he goes and does, which is just go to the candy man, go get that blue candy. We see that, one, he barely comes live, and two, every time he is barely live, he looks like he is effed up to the maximum level, okay? He looks like he just partied it up. And the way you can always tell, too, is the dude just goes, blah, 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 blah. That's usually when he starts playing all his old videos of him, the old, oh, yeah, look at me knock that guy out. Oh, look at me punch Gucci's. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he starts talking about himself in the old days. And yeah. So pay attention to his behavior now. Also, especially yesterday. This is hilarious. Actually, I'm just going to play the clip and then we'll discuss it. I'm sure you guys will see it here in a second.
Well, and there you have it. That was the appetizer. Ah. I look fucking crazy, don't I? Look at this filter. Is that a filter? That's how I really look. Am I tripping? I look crazy as hell. What up, Tony? What's up, my friend? Thank you for chatting. Thank you for saying hi. So I had 2 steak and cheese taquitos. That bag of barbecue Doritos. This big can of Coke. I like cans more than the fountain drinks. What up, Helm Cat? Right. And now for dessert, a Snickers almond. 15.
Let's stop there. One, this is after he supposedly just got his car fixed. So I'm just a little confused as to why is he still going down to the little quick and stop around the corner when this guy could be driving to a McDonald's, driving to a you got some money, go wine and dine at a Denny's, you know what I mean? Fuck, a Chili's, an Applebee's, but at the minimum, a damn McDonald's. Nope, he's still eating food from around the corner. So you got to ask yourself, if this guy had a working vehicle, if it had just gotten fixed, why is he still eating the same gas station food? And second of all, for all you know that how Skimask asked me, whatever the hell his name is, Axe, if this guy really had his car running after somebody just bought him a new starter and that's all it was, this guy would be cranking that engine up, showing you guys that North Star revving, that V8. He's going to say it's a V12. Bragging and jumping, all the haters, middle finger up, smashing down a Big Mac. No, man, nothing's changed. The only thing's changed is he's trying to hide his eyes with all these filters because his eyes are all fucked up, okay, and he knows it. As a matter of fact, you won't see it by the end of this clip because I wasn't going to play 13 minutes of a 1 hour long clip just to get to there. But at one point, he even does this. His flat, I don't have a flat-billed hat, but you'll get the idea. Man, I'm lagging today. I usually got one of my flat-billed hats next to me. But you'll see later in the clip, he always got it to the side, right? He gets his hat when he starts looking at his eyes again and they look all wonky, all fucked up. He gets his hat, he flips it forward. Then he puts it down like this. He's trying to use the shadow to cover his eyes because he knows they're all fucked up, okay? But anyways, let's continue.
Bucks. Dude, I bet that's more than you guys.
Look at his hair. Look at the filter he's got. Got his hair looking like Chucky, bro. What do you got, like the flaming orange filter on or whatever? I don't know what he's got on, but obviously you can see the filter because now it's filtered his hair.
Been on dinner? No, I'm not bragging. I'm saying, look how expensive it is. Just documented.
Chucky.
Oh, we're going to eat this.
Oh, okay, hold on. Trigger warning. You're about to see some just the most grotesque eating you've ever seen a human being do. So please don't say I didn't warn you. Also, it's going to sound like he's making love to the Snickers bar. I apologize. That's no sound effects. I didn't do that to try to be funny. That's just the way this person eats. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Non-tent Slim Shady.
Melted. Hey, Grateful. Mm-hmm. So we don't have to freeze to death.
Did you hear that?
What a blossom.
Boy's gonna have a neck cramp by tomorrow with his head swiveling so much.
No, I didn't have a filter on, I guess. I don't know what it has to be a filter. Look at my eyes.
You know you got a filter on. See how stupid he's playing?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh, I don't know what.
I look different, don't I? What the fuck happened? What's up, Granny on the web? And Granny watching. But especially our friend, Granny friend.
Oh, another thing for some of my detectives out there, okay? Some of my PIs. I don't know if you noticed something, okay? Little Randy here is thinking he's being smart by kind of hiding his location. He's at the crack shack, okay? And we're going to talk about this here in a bit, what I think the whole scam is. But anyways, if you've noticed something from the previous days that he's been sitting in his car streaming, he has now done what they called a mirror image, okay? Or he might have had it. Wait, there's an option where you can have it unmirrored and mirrored. He flipped it around the other way. So I think this is what they call mirrored image, or it may be unmirrored. Either way, he did this on purpose. That way you can't see the rear view window anymore and you can't see the trees, okay? He doesn't want you seeing that he's at the exact same spot he's been sitting at all week, okay? He thinks he's smart. He's not. That's why it looks like he's sitting in the passenger seat. For some of you that don't know about that, no, he's sitting in the driver's seat. It just looks like he's sitting in the passenger seat because of the mirrored image option, okay? So that was done on purpose. That's not an accident. He turned that on now, just like the filter that he's trying to pretend. Oh, is there a filter or something? Is that why my hair looks like fucking Chucky Orange and my eyes look like they're on fire? Of course it's a filter. You're the one that put it on because you don't want everybody seeing your eyes all bloodshot red and all wonky the F'd out, okay?
Oh, man. Are you
Put powder.
metamorphosizing?
Yes, he does, Trevor.
Turn into a caterpillar.
All right. Now, it was a much longer stream yesterday. It went on for longer. Pretty much, long story short, what you saw here is what he did for all hour long, okay? Like I said, You ever hear him begging for money at this point? No, man, the guy's set, okay? He just pocketed $600. Actually, I think he pocketed $600 minus the cheapest starter you can get at AutoZone and maybe like $40 that he paid his friend at the Crack Shack to put on some black mechanic gloves and, you know, pretend that he put a new starter and that's what was going to fix the car, okay? Now, do I think he put a new starter in? I think so. Do I think that that's what fixed the car? No. Okay. He supposedly showed today that the car turned on. Okay. I will tell you this. He turned it on, but he didn't crank it on. Okay. It just was enough. He just turned it over to where you can roll up the windows and ACC mode, accessory mode. Okay. So he's either already had the car running this whole time. Okay. And this was all a scam with, I need to fix it and this and that. Or B, it's not running and he still didn't fix it. All he did was just buy a cheap starter, pay his little buddy $40 at the Crack Shack so he could take a 3-second little clip. That's the one that he actually, the only clip that I think that came from yesterday was the one at the end, okay? Where you see the guy putting the starter. Do I think that's a real mobile mechanic? No. I think that's just one of his buddies from the Crack Shack. And if you guys have ever seen inside the Crack Shack, whoever lives there is obviously pretty mechanically inclined. They got a bunch of tools hanging on the shed. You know, I've heard somebody in there talk about stuff where you can tell they're mechanically inclined. I don't know if that person's the guy that helped them with it, but that's just my theory. Again, this is just a theory. I want to hear your guys' theory, so that's why I've been reading chat, okay? But my theory is either A, the cars always ran, and the scam was just with the whole repair shit, and he's still going to try to run that. As a matter of fact, he has, okay? That's like I said, whoever voted on the third option on that poll, you are right. He's asking for more money, okay? Now, I have a feeling he's going to say that the car's not running because it needs something else. I think that's where he's going to go to next, okay? Now, the other side of it could be that maybe the car really isn't running, and all he did was put a starter in it yesterday, and that's knowing that that's what wasn't going to fix the car. It was just a cheap way to show whoever sent him the $600 that he did a $600 job. Okay, like I said, that just cost $79.99 plus the $40. So what? 80 plus 30, 80 plus 40. What's that? 110? Wait, 120. Excuse me. 120. So he got to pocket, what, 500, 580, you know, 480, $500. Maybe even more if he got some more money yesterday than the 600. That's what I'm thinking happened. Either way, the guy's just scamming out of his ass because the guy's clearly that short clip he posted yesterday that we just played. You can obviously tell that he spliced a bunch of old clips. So that's bullshit. Everybody can see that. What up, hobby hater? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. He hasn't posted any of that. And the reason we were just talking about you, so I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you're doing good, hobby hater. So, anyways, going back to what we were discussing. So, Skimask was sitting there, you know, he's begging for more money now. Either way, the clip. Either way, we can all tell that the clip was spliced. It's bullshit. Okay. So you got to ask yourself, why would he be making a fake clip if the car does run or if the car doesn't run? Okay. Either way, the clip was fake. So we know he's scamming. All right. He's been caught on all these other lies about, he's already said, he needed gas the last time. Why would you need gas money if the car doesn't run? He says he doesn't have a phone. How is he calling mobile mechanics and tow trucks if he doesn't have a phone? He says he doesn't have anywhere to sleep at night. How's he charging his phone when it dies every day? Especially if he can't charge it in his car, since his car doesn't turn on or hold charge. You follow me? What up, Ken McDonald? What up, Mike Santos? What up, SoCal? What up, Cry a Little Bit? What up, Kathy? What up, Candy Kiss? What up, Dots? Brian Stowe. Thank you, guys. Squishy Socks, Grunt Truck. Throw some shout outs out there. Super Roofer. Okay, wait, we already said hi. Sorry, Super Roofer. Who else got Dawson? Life with Mommy. Alabama Mama 4. Thank you guys. 56 herbs. Appreciate you guys. Katniss. Thank you guys. Non-tent. Thank you guys for participating in chat. Edward's mom. Claves. So, let's play another clip, okay? We're going to play, Kathy. We're going to play one last clip here. This is going to be from today. So that was yesterday, right? So that was his reaction just after getting his car supposedly fixed. Now, one last thing. In this clip, because that was from the beginning of yesterday. So what you watched was when it started, his live stream, okay? And even in his little short clip yesterday, all he showed was just him driving. All clip, okay? We have yet to see him on live stream actually crank over that car, him lift up the hood and show that it's running, all right? How many times has he shown himself driving it with one hand, filming with the other like you're not supposed to be, okay? He ain't doing any of that, all right? Why not? Even today, same thing. Watch. You're going to see something else. I saw people in the chat already notice. Did you see the one thing you can see him doing a lot of is this? So maybe he's taking my advice. Head on a swivel, Ski. Especially when you're in trouble. Especially when you're going to have 3 warrants. I still got some breaking news. As a matter of fact, on Skimask, I need to discuss. I almost forgot. I reminded myself. I'll get to that here in a second. But yes, you keep seeing this. What you so worried about? And see if you take notice in his live stream this morning, if you notice the same thing. Also, you're going to see him doing some other funny stuff too. I'm going to see if you guys noticed that as well. Shit, he already starts off like it. Damn. I already ruined the surprise.
I'm just waiting, and then I'm gonna buy something to eat. I might not buy nothing to eat. I only got about, I better not expect more money to come. I only got a limited amount of funds. I shouldn't have put all the money in the gas tank yesterday, but I also shouldn't have got weed. You guys didn't know I got weed, did you? No. I got blunts to smoke, if nothing else. In a car to hotbox them in. Start the live, maybe they'll get the notification this time. What in the fuck does that mean? Is the live not on? 13 minutes. I've been live. 87 viewers today.
Okay, sorry.
Both are amazing. Thank you to both of you guys. One's for a chicken slider, and the other one is for well wishes to have a good day. My goodness. Well, that was, at least we finally got somebody. Man, you know what? The people that do tip the stream, you guys are the ones that have tipped before. I love you guys. Thank you.
I love you too, JH.
A lot of those little fucking haters, hobby haters, gang stalkers, whatever term I'm using today. I seem to have forgotten what we were going with. What word of the script? It's fucking cold. Yes, I know I can turn the car on. No need to tell me that.
Nose is cold. Got it. Nose is cold. Got it.
Comment upon how cold it is. Hey.
Okay. First thing, did we already notice? He's complaining about how cold it is, right? There's people in his chat right now telling him, hey, buddy, your car just got fixed, right? Turn on the car. Get that not AC, because remember, his AC does not work. Now, he's always claimed the heaters work. We've never heard that it doesn't work. Now, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the next thing we're going to hear is, I need money to fix the heater. You know where that's going. But regardless, supposedly, the heater should be working right now. He shouldn't have that issue of being cold. Hell, he should be pumping that V8, baby. Getting that. That's a Cadillac. That thing's got heated seats. All right? He shouldn't have no problem staying warm with them heated seats on. But for whatever reason, he's just going to stay cold because he likes to stay miserable, I guess. And now, he's trying to keep his nose warm because, his nose is cold, right? No, he's not. He's not hiding. No. He's not hiding. He's certainly not hiding. No. He's He's just keeping his nose warm. That's it. Just keeping the nose warm. Still trying to, do the stream. Certainly not hiding. No. Not hiding at all. Sure. Anyways, let's continue.
Hey, Monica, thank you. Monica, thank you.
Vapor
Monica,
breath.
thank
Would
you.
be.
Thank you for the kind words and the encouragement.
What
and
up, RV Life, DJ Darren?
the motivation to not be a negative Nancy, turn on the heater for a bit. It's not even that cold, honestly.
What up, Ken McDonald?
It's gonna get warm quick. I'm actually gonna enjoy it right now. It's not that cold. I'll quit. It's not that cold. I'll quit. It's a cold time of day. I was warming up, I guess.
See, then after everybody started calling him out in chat to turn on the heater, when people started telling him to turn on the heater, this is when he starts changing the story to, oh, now I'm not cold now. Oh, no, it's not cold. No, actually, the sun's starting to come up now. No. It actually, just 1 second, it just warmed up now. I'm not cold anymore. Yeah, okay. That's because his own chat started calling him out on, hey, just turn on the heater if you're cold, dude. Don't make sense to stay there freezing. Turn on the heater, Ski.
The coldest time of day is 7 o'clock in the morning.
Here's a little bit more. So we're going to go now late. I don't know if this was this. No, I think this is later on. You know how he is. So he came on later. He ended this stream. Then he started another stream. And that's where I think we're continuing now. What up, Green Sneakers and Ham? I appreciate it. What up, Ollie? SoCal, I'm pretty damn sure they do as well. Here we go. Back at the Crack Shack. So now he's moved from the car that, he could certainly just drive off at any time, but he chooses to stay at the Crack Shack. Remember, same place where he got his wallet robbed, same place that he's been complaining about, there's just a lot of weird people always there and he's not liking the environment. Same place where we already figured they probably figured out that he's streaming and is getting their address doxxed and they don't want people knowing that they do other things. You know what I mean? Just a legend. Okay? Just a legend. But either way, what we do know for sure is he's back at the Crack Shack. As a matter of fact, that's like I said, I don't think he ever left the Crack Shack. Okay?
Hey, good morning.
I'll tell you what, though, they sure got some lovely birds at the Crack Shack. That's the one thing I am jealous of. I would love to wake up every morning just listening to those beautiful birds serenade me before everybody starts waking up going, Billy! We're still looking out. Look at them eyes, baby.
What's up, Valley Girl? What's up, Valley Girl?
Valley Girl, no!
This is dog. There's a puppy over here. I mean, not a puppy, it's a stray dog. You want to see him? If I show a stray dog, I feel like it's going to give me a cash out. He ran away. Perfect luck.
What up, Kimberly?
Perfect luck.
Oh, Roofer, man, that was a good one. Where we can get together. The Crack Shack is a little place where we can together.
Yeah, we missed him. He's a stray. He's kind of skittish, you know how strays are. Oh, by the way, there were several tippers, donators, investors, supporters people who had monetarily put money forth to keep the stream going prior on the ban list, so I unbanned everybody. It was 350 people.
Oh.
Oh.
So if some of y'all didn't hear right, especially you trolls out there, Skimask has done a mass unbanning. Breaking news. Skimask has done a mass unbanning. You trolls know what to do.
Well, there was multiple people. I'm not going to name who they were.
Or you can become an investor. I saw that Life with Mommy.
They were donators who got banned. I probably banned most of them. All of them, I'm sure. So I unbanned them. I just unbanned everybody. It's mostly like it's just 5 people with the same 100 names.
All right. Like I said, nothing exciting except now we can see this was just showing you proof that he's back at the crack shack, okay? Again, just the lies just keep changing. They keep going back. They change. It's just like somebody said, rinse or wash, rinse, repeat, right? Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Like my buddy from the what was that movie? Jeez, man. Come on. I'm an 80s baby, man. Hold on. Don't do this, NJC. Don't do this. Wax on, wax off. Karate Kid. There we go. Jeez Louise. Mr. Yagama. Oh, man. Hold on. Mr. Miyagi. There we go. I was not going to forget that one. But it's just like my man, Mr. Miyagi says, okay? Wax on, wax off, man. Same technique every day, bro. Scam on, scam off. Scam on, scam off. You know? But unfortunately, damn. Like I said, I don't think some of those people are that just gullible. I think at this point, like SoCal said, are these the same investors that would be like those people that like are, you know, they're what are they, pen pals with like people in prison, you know, the ones that get like married to like a serial killer just because they want to, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's where the last of these investors, I think that's those type of individuals at this point. I don't think these are just right-minded people left that, you know, like I said before, that may have not known the history of Skimask and, you know, just feel like they're helping somebody that's down on their luck. They haven't figured out the scam yet. No. All right. This guy's been exposed. His criminal record's been plastered on Lord knows how many channels. They know exactly what type of piece of shit this guy is, what type of woman beater is, the fact that he, you know, has a child and the shit that he says about children, including his own. They know exactly who he is. The last of these investors are just disgusting, toxic individuals that support everything that he's doing right now, okay? And it's sick. All right, so, again, you know, you guys hit me in the comments after this with what you guys think's going on. I'm curious to see. Like I said, my opinion's this. I'm going to say it really quick and one last time. I think the car works. I think it's always worked, okay? As a matter of fact, I even have more proof that I know that the crack shack is the crack shack, because if for some of you that have actually looked up where the crack shack is, especially if you do a satellite view, if you do a satellite view and pan out a bit, you'll notice not even 2 miles away from the crack shack is, guess what? The fairgrounds. And remember when Skimask, what, on his birthday a couple of weeks ago, claimed that his car broke down by the fairgrounds, and that's why you could hear all that loud music going on. So that was kind of believable, right? Well, hey, you can hear the music. You can hear the country music. He's at a concert, NJ. He's not lying. He's at the concert. I can guarantee you, just based on how close that the crack shack is to the fairgrounds, that either he was just standing in front of the crack shack and letting you all listen to the concert from there. He wasn't at no parking lot at the fairgrounds. That's all I'm saying. But maybe I got it wrong. But anyways, my theory is this. My theory is that the caddy has always worked. Okay? He's always been running. He's just hiding out at the crack shack because that's the only place that's taking him in right now. He's a wuss, okay? The guy's not even going to park out on the side of a street and sleep in his car. He's so paranoid and scared, okay? So He's parked on this driveway that goes all the way into the backyard. He's hanging out at the crack shack that's on the way corner of the backyard where the driveway goes into. Okay, it's one of those big kind of shacks with the garage in it, okay? So that's all. The guy that you see in the last clip of his spliced little short film, okay? That's just one of the crack shack heads that he paid, like I said, $20 to put in a $70 starter just to make it look like he did something to the car, okay? Maybe it needed a new starter anyways. So he got a free starter on a car that already worked and got to pocket $500. And that's why you've seen him all happity and all red-eyed, tight-eyed these last 2 days. And why he's not sitting there crying and begging for money like he always does. Because he's got everything, baby. He's got 3 ounces of that fine kush. He's got an ounce of that other kush, the blue stuff. He's got, enough money to carry him through 3 days worth of taquitos at the local Quick Stop and some donuts fresh at 10 a.m., baby, with a free Slurpee with the purchase of a taquito bowl. So I don't think his car ever was broken down. I think that's where he's been scamming. He's using the car just to keep scamming money because, hey, what brings you a lot of money is repairs, baby, right? He can't say, oh, I need $300 so I can, put gas in my car. That's not going to work. They know it just costs $40-50 to fill up his tank, if that. But what costs a lot of money? What can you justify somebody that you can, con to send you a big chunk for? Hey, how about a $600 repair, baby? And like I said, he keeps just asking for more money. So all that means is he's probably going to go to step B of the scam, of the car scam. We'll nickname it the car scam. And step B is going to be now saying, oh, man, I got ripped off by that mobile mechanic, man. I paid him $600 and he put the starter and the new manifold heads and now my car's not running again. Oh, man. You know where I'm going with that, right? Anyways. All right, let's move on to, I just nicknamed Skimask version 2. Actually, I don't know, because Jimmy's older than Skimask, so technically Jimi the Hobo came before Skimask. So would Skimask be a Jimi the Hobo version 2? Or is Jimi the Hobo a Skimask version 2? Either way, they're both pieces of shit, all right? They're both leeches, they're both scumbags, and guess what? Now they both share one thing in common. Well, they share a lot of things in common. I apologize. But now they share something else in common. They're both wanted by the law. Yes, you've heard that right. Breaking news from the NJ Courts TV station. Jimi the Hobo is now a wanted man. Wanted by the lawmen of California. Yes. Jimmy's got a warrant now. Okay? Jimi the Hobo. Because we've got 2 Jimmys we're discussing. We've got Jimi the Christian out of Florida. That was the Elisa's assistant, Lisa Jordana. Then we have Jimi the Hobo, which is spelled G-I-M-I, not G-I-M-M-Y, as I spelt it before incorrectly. I stand corrected. So, Jimi the Hobo. Yes, we've talked about him before. Okay? The reason he even made a little court coverage here was because there was allegations that he had done some bad stuff, okay? As a matter of fact, there was allegations that he had assaulted his children. And we saw actual police footage from those incidents. But as a result of everything, we found out that no charges had been brought on, okay? And that is, I think, the last, and again, I could be again, I apologize because I don't have all those details in front of me. But if I'm correct, and I may be incorrect, the last time he was supposed to be going to court, the reason that case was even dropped was because the victim didn't show up. Where have we seen this before? Right. So, but now, and so that's why we stopped. No more investigation, right? We stopped, even though Jimi kept talking about NJ Courts and the NJ Courts channel for month after month. We, at this channel, stopped talking about him. That was it, all right? But, as I've always said, and I said before, if that same individual that we may have investigated and we've stopped ends up doing anything else that gets him in trouble, ends up doing something that requires them to have a court hearing, well, then hell yeah, we're going to bring them up and we are going to cover it, especially when we've already started a little bit of some coverage on this individual. All right. So here's what's going on. Just short and quick, okay? I'm still working on getting details. You can call this the start of the Jimi the Hobo investigation. But fact is he does have a warrant out for his arrest. Fact two is that warrant is out of the state of California, okay? Give me a second here. Give you a little bit more details as into that warrant. But as I'm doing that, let me read you out some more information. So last thing we heard is Jimi fled California, okay? Jimi knew he was going to get in some trouble. He had a warrant out for his arrest. So what Jimi did is he fled to Mexico. But the only problem is Jimi didn't have anybody to leech off while he was in Mexico this time. So all Jimi had was probably just a couple of dólares, maybe some pesos from the last time he was in Mexico. And he didn't last too long down there. As a matter of fact, I don't think it was even more than a month until he had to come back to the United States. And of course, he couldn't run back to his mom's place in California. Yes, he's almost 60 and he still lives at home with mom. Yes, I know. Just like I said, just like our other little buddy. Yes, you see the similarities? Other thing is so since he couldn't hang out at mommy's, he fled to the state of Nuevo Mexico, where I'm at right now. As a matter of fact, when we began our investigation, we actually went down to the police office, the actual, and also / clerk's office there in Rio Rancho, where Jimi the Hobo is currently hiding out. I wouldn't say residing, more like leeching and hiding out, okay? And it is in Rio Rancho that we went down to the court clerk's office, and is where we requested the incident report. That one, I still have posted that you can see as a member. So if you're one of the members of the jury, if you go back a little bit when we did the Jimi the Hobo investigation, you'll see I have one of the incident reports. I think it was from his last incident posted on there. And that's where we learned that as far as any type of court cases for the state of New Mexico, there weren't any scheduled for Jimi the Hobo. So investigation ended. But like I've said, it looks like we're going to have to pick up again because he is now wanted from the state of California. So let me get you some more details about that. But either way, he has now managed to leech his way back over to his ex-wife's house. That's where most of these incidents happen, where the police get called. I don't even know how many at this time, probably more than I can count on my hands. But yeah, so he's back over there hiding out. You know, we know how this game goes, right? You know, they know that if they're in another state, most likely they're not going to come extradite them. Depends on the, type of, charges, yada, yada, yada. We've seen it from Skimask. We've literally, if you've been watching this channel since we started coverage on Skimask, you know exactly what I'm talking about when these individuals start, jumping state from state, thinking they're going to, pretty much evade the police from a warrant they have. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. We've seen with Skimask where it has worked. Sometimes it doesn't. Remember, they extradited his ass from New Jersey to Oklahoma. A lot of people forget about that. Look at Trina Golden. Trina got in trouble in California, and they extradited her ass back to Missouri, okay? So, is it Kansas? It was either Kansas or Missouri. I apologize. I'm pretty sure it's Kansas City, Missouri. But either way, they extradite sometimes, okay? And in Skimask's example, now obviously Trina's charges are very, very serious charges, okay? Skimask's example, they were very serious charges as well. Now, were you talking about a possible, distribution of drugs in relation to a death charge? No. Okay, you're talking about assaults, which are very serious. Assaults on females, like we've always spoke about. But, well, no, in that case, they brought him to Oklahoma because that was the assault on his mother and on his brother. Alleged assault on his mother and brother. Well, we know for sure brother. He pleading. You guys know how it goes. Anyways. But they extradited his ass. That's the point I'm trying to make. So, if Jimi thinks, he's going to be all right here hanging out in the state over from California, which is not too smart, didn't go too far. Well, might not be. But either way, we're going to get more information about what's going on. But what I can tell you is, yes, he has a warrant for his arrest. Yes, he is back here in the state of New Mexico, leeching out at his ex-wife's house, whatever he calls it over there, okay? But we're going to get more information as to what's going to go on. Obviously, with warrants, there's court hearings that go on. Now, is he going to be there? Probably not. Maybe he will. But we will follow up on that, okay? But let me give you some more information, if I can get it here, as far as exactly what charges he got in trouble with and why he's got a warrant for his arrest. So give me a second. I have him here. I just got to look up exactly what the code here comes out to. Oh, and while I'm doing that, I almost forgot. Going back to Skimask, Andy, to give you an update. Yesterday, he had traffic court, okay? That was for the traffic citation he got for an unregistered vehicle, okay? Remember, his car's not registered and insured either. You really want somebody like that, especially somebody driving around with a blunt and a video camera, and on the other hand, probably steering with their little knees, which they barely can reach the steering wheel. Trust me, I'm a small guy. We can't do that, okay? You really want him driving around next to you? No, probably not, okay? So, but anyways, going back to that, he got a traffic citation, okay? Simple traffic citation for no registration. But because he's Skimask Andy, he didn't show up. So there's your update. Breaking news again. Skimask Andy did not show up to his traffic case. Okay. Remember, before that, he didn't show up to his restraining order status hearing. Before that, he didn't show up to his probation hearing. All right. So he's going to have, well, he has for sure now 2 warrants out of the county of Tulsa. He's got a warrant out of the county of Wagner, which that makes 3 warrants out of the state of Tulsa. And being that he missed his traffic case yesterday, here in probably about 24 to 48 hours, when they update the oscn.net website, which stands for Oklahoma State Court Networks, we're going to see exactly the little thing that says, David Decaux, failure to appear, warrant issued. So he's going to now catch a third in the county of Tulsa, 4th in the state of Oklahoma warrant for now not showing up to his traffic hearing yesterday. So there's just another thing I just remembered. So let's get back to these other charges here. Excuse me. I bring my pen. Oh, I can remember this. All right, so one looks like it's going to be, and again, I'll get you more information as we get going on this investigation, but one of these charges looks like it's going to be for criminal threats, okay? And I'll give you the code. Remember, this is out of the state of California. So one of the criminal codes or charges, is 422, parentheses, letter C, lowercase. You Google search 422, little c in parentheses. First thing that's going to come up is the penal code. California law, penal code for criminal threats. Now, let's look at the second charge here. That one you're just going to add a lowercase b to. That looks like criminal threats with harm to bodily injury. Now, again, I may be wrong on some of the wording, but it looks like both of them have to do with criminal threats, okay? So I'll get you more information on that, but just to give you an idea, which for most of you that know a lot about Jimi the Hobo, or hell, even watched him after we started covering him, you probably can see easily why he was charged with those, because he's very well known for making a lot of threats over the internet, just like we see with a lot of these people, just like with Skimask, except they think that they're protected under some curtain, okay, because it's the internet, right? Because their victims are thousands of miles away, or because they can go to another state. No, like I said, they're cracking down on this shit, all right? YouTube's cracking down on this shit. The FBI's cracking down on this shit. Skimask going to be a perfect example of exactly what happens when you make these type of threats here very soon. So, and that's like I said, should we call Jimi the Hobo Skimask version 2.0, or do we call Skimask Jimi the Hobo version 2.0? Since technically Jimmy's older than Skimask, but they're both the same POSs, man. Glaves, you kind of just, if you just came in now, you just did miss it, but I'll be super quick. Jimmy's got a warrant out for his arrest out of the state of California. He fled to Mexico. Then, because he had ran out of money, couldn't afford to live out there, he's now back in the state of New Mexico, leeching back out of his ex-wife's house and kids' home in Rio Rancho, Nuevo Mexico. Which, if you followed us when we were doing the Jimmy the Hobo investigation, we actually went down to the Rio Rancho Police Department / court clerk's office, and that's where we obtained a few of the police incident reports from the last 2 times the police were called out to his ex-wife's home. And if you want to learn more about that, just go back into my live stream tab, go back a bit, and you'll see it. It's going to be a main title. Probably see a thumbnail with an ugly dude, big old, yeah. That's him. Just click on that. It'll say Jimmy the Hobo. That's him. He's a creep. He's a weirdo. He's a stalker. I'll give you a trigger warning now if you're going to just go down that rabbit hole. Like, for example, you don't even know who he is and you're going to want to start, YouTubing him and see more about him. Just trigger warning for sure. All right. So I think we're going to be wrapping up this afternoon's breaking news update. One thing I do want to say to the members of the jury, I want to say thank you so much for everybody that's participated in the contest, okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. Somebody's hit the number. I'm going to let the contest go on until end of today. And then tomorrow, regardless if I have a show or not, since we did kind of our end of week update today, I'm going to post the winner or winners, because it may be that people selected the same number. And remember, if that is the case, we will have a tiebreaker. I still have to figure out what type of tiebreaker. Most likely it'll just be like, say, for example, 2 or 3 people got the same number. Let's just say 3. I would do probably pick a number 1 through 20 and let those 3 people pick a number 1 through 20. And then the closest one or the one that picks it wins. Now, if 2 people again pick that number, then we'll just keep going until we got a final winner. But I'm pretty sure the next round, if it comes to a tiebreaker, we'll figure out a winner. But I will tell you, as of right now, there is a winner or winners. We'll see. But somebody has hit it, okay? I'll give it to end of day today to see if there's any other winners. And then I will announce the winner or winners tomorrow. If there's winners, then I'll announce the tiebreaker. And then hopefully we can get them to pick the number if that's the case tomorrow, so we can announce still tomorrow a winner. But again, remember, the winner of that is going to get kind of like a little sticker thank you package, which is going to consist of a Balloon Fiesta exclusive Spider Pig sticker. And it's going to have one of the Can't Mess with the Press stickers, my last one. And I'm going to throw in a souvenir brochure from the Skimask Andy rally, all right? Hobby Hater, what up, Hobby Hater? Hobby Hater with the $20 super chat. That reads, thanks for the update. And Hobby Hater, hold on. We had destroyed the mini gavel number 2. No, this is the OG. No, this is number 2. The OG is the wooden one. But let's get this back together for you, man. See how quick? Look at this is what I love about the mini one. That quick. Snap back, and then we're ready to go. Ow! Damn! Woo! I'm going to have to start wearing safety glasses now. Hold on. All right, we're good. Thank you, Hobby Hater, for that $20 super chat. And thank you, everybody else, for joining me for this breaking news end of week update. And as always, actually, hold on. Let's update. Hold on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some safety glasses now. I can see that going really wrong. All right, let's update this donation goal here really quick. So, I'm going to go to... We are at 340. Actually, we'll just call it 350 because we had a 3-month member there. So, yep. There we go. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. And again, I will be heading out for the second portion of the Halloween IRL Adventure Road Trip starting next week, okay? I'll make that announcement. I'm just telling you, you better be looking forward to a fun, exciting, and a spooky-ass Halloween adventure. And boy, do I got something that's going to wrap up this adventure for you that you do not want to miss. I promise. Like I said before, it's going to be a first of its kind. I'm pretty damn sure it is. I'm pretty sure. But I want to say thank you to all our supporters this afternoon. I want to say thank you to everybody that supports this channel since the beginning. Thank you to all the members of the jury. Thank you and welcome to all the new members of the jury. Thank you to everybody that supports this channel by donating memberships to the jury. And most importantly, thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to the lovers, the haters, and everybody in between. And I'm probably going to turn that into a rap song, if you know what I mean. But I love you guys, man. And as always, stay safe. Weekend's coming up. Am I excited because it's TGIF? It is Friday. Hell yeah. Actually, I don't, technically this is my job. So I'm excited because here in about 2 days, I get to take off for the second portion of this road trip. And I'm excited to bring that to you guys. But we're also going to be taking care of some business on this road trip. Not to be forgotten, okay? So I'm still going to be providing court news updates from the road. If we got any breaking news that comes up between now and the time of my next court update, I'm going to be breaking that as always. Nothing's changing, except we're going to have a damn good time at it for the rest of this month. That's for sure. All right, y'all. Take care. Enjoy your Friday. We'll see you on the next one. Keep those notifications on. Love you. Take care. Be safe. Spay and neuter your dogs, cats. And as always, and for sure today, NJ Courts is officially out. Getting good. Of here. Peace. Take care, you guys.